Hi, it's Ian from Rocket CRM. We recently spoke to a not-for-profit organisation who supply appropriate adults to juveniles who maybe are being detained or questioned by police as a way to safeguard them. So we came up with a little solution based on the scheduling engine within Microsoft Dynamics. And I just wanted to take 5 minutes just to quickly show you how we've set that up, if that's of any interest to you. So we've got a list of appropriate adults here, each with home-based actually, with their own addresses and schedules set up so for when they are available. And we created a small custom entity called Callout. And we can see that a callout has been requested here. So if we click into that record, we can see that there's a custody suite in Bath and a custody officer, and that a request has been made for a female appropriate adult and for the 28th of August at 5 o'clock. And then some information here as well. So we can see it, the status is requested. So if we click on here to book and see if we can find an appropriate adult who may be available to help. Using the scheduling engine, we can see we've got a lot of people available. If we wanted to narrow that down, we might decide that we want to look for a certain territory, for example. So we want to look for someone who's in the territory of Bath and maybe somebody who has the role of appropriate adult. And if we click search, we can see that we've got 3 people available, one of whom is a female, and she's 12 minutes away. So if we click on this record here, we can then just book and exit. And when the record refreshes, we can see that Lizzie has been booked as the appropriate adult. The call out status has been changed to booked, and we can see her estimated arrival time based on the request time of 5 o'clock. She had a journey time of 12 minutes. So if I'm taking the call from the custody suite, I can inform the custody officer that he can expect Lizzie to be there by 12 minutes or just before 5:15. Now, Lizzie may have an app on her phone which only has one thing. She may not need access to the whole database. She may just need access to the times that she's booked out. So she may have an app that's not got all this stuff on it, a very cut down app that just has these bookings on. And when she arrives at the custody centre, she can populate the date and time of her arrival. So let's say she got there just a little bit early. Let's say she was there at 17:10. And once you save that, that will update the original record back at the call-out center so that the original person booking the record will see that the person has arrived. In fact, we've got a little preview of that call-out record under here with some read-only fields. You can see this is what that person who booked the record will see. So whilst Lizzie is there, she can fill in the time that she arrived at the custody suite or the juvenile arrived at the custody suite, what time the interview started, and what time they left custody. If there was an interviewing officer that needed to be recorded, if there was any signposting suggested, or any outcomes at the end. While she's there, she can take notes as well. So what you can do in here is to add notes based on the interview, and she can add attachments to that, and she's got rich text formatting as well. As well as adding notes, she can actually create tasks for other members within the organization as well. When Lizzie's finished on the call out, she may add an outcome which will maybe wait a few minutes and automatically close the record. If we look at the scheduling tab, we can see it's now completed. Because the scheduling engine is aware of bookings and callouts, if another person requested an appropriate adult for the same time that Lizzie's already at this custody suite, she would not appear in the list. I hope that's been a useful insight for you into how we might use the Microsoft Dynamics scheduling engine to schedule maybe not just appropriate adults, but any other service that you need to schedule somebody or something for. Thanks very much and speak to you soon.